Nigo from Bape has signed a collaboration deal with Nike.
Yes, sir.
How do you feel about that, Corey?
So it's weird because obviously if you know Nigo's story, like you say, he's the founder of Bape. So from the jump, Bape really made their designs or were heavily influenced on their designs from Nike, right? Mm-hmm. Even though they never ever made a collaboration, obviously up until this point. And then Nigo goes on and he sells Bape. So at this point in time, Nigo has no more affiliation with Bape outside of he's just the original creator, right? And then he's only done partnerships with Adidas up until this point. But we all know that Nike and Bape is in the middle of a lawsuit right now.
That's what I was really standing. I was like, he's going to do this amid a Bape Nike lawsuit.
But like I said, he no longer has any affiliation with them. So
correct.
It really don't matter. But yeah, that's weird to me. But outside of that, no, man. Nigo has worked his way to this point for years and years and years and years to get to this point to be able to work with Nike. They say allegedly he's going to create a new shoe next year. So this is cool, man. I really like this. Outside of the whole Bape situation there, that's a little weird, but
it's still love with him with Bape. Every time you see Nigo, he's still in nothing but fucking Bape. He still wears Bape all the time.
Of course.
But like you said, he's just not affiliated with the business anymore. So business is business. Of course, they're in the middle of a very heated lawsuit, and they're suing him based off of everything Nigo put down back in the day.
Right.
But yeah, now they're making some money, getting into some business. And like you said, he did have former ties with Adidas, but I think those are over now. So he is solely working with Nike.
Yeah, they're not renewing the contract, obviously. So like you said, he'll be with Nike. But it's crazy. Is he really getting off? I mean, he started the whole wave of Bape, right? The whole, like I said, making the shoes look like
Bapesta. The Bapesta shoe that looks just like the Air Force One, except with a star on it.
Exactly.
Is Nigo.
And now they're being sued over that. And he has no affiliation. It's crazy.
No, that's fine. That's how you play ball.
And then he working with him.
Because to be completely honest, even after he changed ownership, I'm sure they were given several warnings to stop using that shoe. Hey, but that's the bread and butter of Bape. Mm-hmm. I mean, of course, they make merchandise like shirts, pants, socks, all that other shit, but they came up off them shoes. There was a long time that Bape shoes weren't popular anymore, but in the last 2 to 3 years, they've gotten super, super duper popular again.
Yeah, it's just the whole new retail wave. It's the same thing with the Nike Dunks. Dunks were not popular when we were growing up. You actually only wore them, we only saw people wearing the Dunks who really rode skateboards. That was only...
Oh, yeah, Nike Dunks. I'm thinking Hyper Dunks. I'm like, what the fuck? Who wore Hyper Dunks around unless you were playing basketball?
Yeah.
Nike and we love those.
Nike Dunks, the low joints. But, yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's another thing, bro. These days, those shoes, I remember those shoes being $60, $70,
I swear,
$80.
They were probably about $65.
$70. I can remember that to this day. And now I think they started at $110. And then if you get them online, it's up and up, $150, $200, depending on what style you got. So, yeah, it's just crazy, man. We see these things come back and they get inflated with this new retail market these days. But, yeah. We can move on. I don't really got nothing else to say about it.
Okay.